Comfy?
Comfy.
OJ and Deb here. It's coffee time because it's always coffee time, just like the cup says.
I thought I was going to say that. Want to try that again?
OJ and Deb here. It's coffee time. Thought I was going to say that.
No, you said the other day, "Hi, it sounds better when we do it. I say this and you say that." So I figured, okay, well, we'll do that. Want to try again? Now my nose is running. Okay, let's try again.
Hey, OJ here.
Hey, what about me? Come on. Now I got tears in my eyes. Okay, ready? Are we ready?
No.
Look at the camera.
Hey, OJ and Deb here. Thought you're lying or what?
You're supposed to say it. And then, the back and forth thing you said was good. The one that happened by accident.
By accident.
Yeah. Okay. One more try. Take.
6:36. Hey, OJ here. It's coffee time.
Oh, come on. What about me? You did it good the first time.
I know.
You even said much.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay.
67.
Okay.
Hey, OJ and Deb here. It's coffee time.
Because it's always coffee time. Yep. Okay. It's coffee time. Yep.
And yes, we're on our second plug.
Oh, okay. I got tears in my eyes. I gotta wipe my tears away, and I'm not really sad.
Oh, bloopers, yes.
So, what are we talking about? We're gonna do a coffee review.
I thought we were going to talk about the weather.
No, we're not talking about the weather. Anything but the weather. We're gonna talk about this.
If anybody ever has listened to me, they know what I think of Starbucks coffee when I go into the store.
Starbucks Tribute Blend. I can't read it. Notes of black cherry and baking spices. Medium roast. Whole bean. So, good thing we have a grinder.
Good thing we have the grinder.
But we did not buy this. This was a gift.
Yeah.
Do you want,
and
here you hold the coffee.
we must make it a lot weaker than what Starbucks makes it in the store.
I don't know. It tastes pretty good.
It is good coffee.
We have a card. Thanks so very much.
Yeah.
Mr. Bolak. That's our last name.
That's my last name. It's not OJ.
And he's the head custodian at the school. So, Mr. Bolak, we are so thankful for your commitment to the staff and students of the Wawanesa School from the Trees Bank Community Church. Wasn't it nice? They know he likes coffee, but they brought a bunch of other stuff, right?
Yeah, because one of the ladies from there asked, "Do you like coffee?" I said, "I love coffee."
I think she knew.
She knew, but she just had to ask, just to humor me a bit.
Didn't they brought stuff for everyone.
Brought stuff for everybody. Like they spoil us rotten. And did I mention that they know how to really cook good?
Bake.
Well, they know how to cook too.
Well, don't they usually bring you like cinnamon buns and cookies and
muffins and
So, anyways, the Starbucks, yes, we do
So
not
I was
like
a little
Starbucks.
leery because you know what I think of Starbucks coffee, but I do like this one. This one's good.
Yeah.
And I would get it again.
I can't even say now which is my favorite coffee because we've tried so many. I really do like the Loon.
And we have another one we're trying too. So
yeah, we've got a couple more now. I like the Loon.
We could get these things going almost every week now. Loon Call.
Muskoka Roastery Coffee Company Loon Call. I really like that one. But this is good. It's got a whole 5 calories. Some potassium in there.
Yeah. See?
There you go.
Help you with leg cramps drinking coffee.
There you go. So that is our coffee for this week.
Yeah. I told my granddaughter, I said, I need a picture with you with this weekend cup because she has a Red Deer Rebels t-shirt or sweatshirt on. She thought that was a great idea.
This cup, we had it in our live, but we haven't talked about it on regular video. So this is the Brandon Wheat Kings, and it was a gift from our other granddaughters, the Brandon granddaughters. The granddaughter you're talking about is from Alberta.
From Alberta, yeah.
So rivalry. Get them both in a picture. One with a wheat cake.
Get down, Raven. You're not getting up. I know every
she's
time
determined she's going to
we do a video or live, she's got to jump up on her knee.
Oh.
She wants to be famous. But
well, what else were we going to talk about on here?
Spring is coming.
We weren't going to talk about the weather. We're not.
I love the weather.
Because the day that we are doing this is a week ahead of when you will see it, and we're really hoping that spring will be here by next week. So.
By the time this comes out, it'll be balmy out.
It was melting yesterday.
Well, somebody told me 17, and I
don't think so.
If it's 17, the river's going to be breaking up like crazy.
And there we go, just like she said. 5 days after we recorded this, spring has sprung, and the river's breaking up.
But if you missed our previous video on our ice harvest, you'll have to go back and watch that one, because somebody let this Canadian secret out about harvesting our ice, and so if you're going to make a video about it, we might as well. I think about 5 people decided to make a video on harvesting their ice, and I think we got the best harvest. So we grow some pretty good icicles.
And tasty.
Tasty ones too. So go
it's worth a laugh.
Yeah, you should have videotaped our window that you just fixed up.
Yeah, right.
No, I don't mean that, but I'm going to tell now that you brought it up.
Well, go ahead and tell.
But first of all, our window, I think we talked about this in the live, all of a sudden, this is how many, fourth winter? Yeah, well, it'll be 4 years that we've been here in June. Never had a problem, but our daughter come down and said there's water pouring out of my window. So
well, not pouring, but it
was pouring and it was draining across. You just didn't want to walk upstairs to look at it. I took the towels
I never went
up.
Upstairs. That'd be fine with me.
You know why?
I hate stairs.
No, because the first night we stayed in this house.
Exactly the first night. I walked up to the stairs and I walked back down, and I got to about the second or third last step, and then went.
You missed one.
Yeah.
You thought there was no
more. Off to the chiropractor.
So he doesn't go upstairs anymore than he has to.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was water coming in this window, and the only thing we can figure out is because there is no exhaust fan working in there, when she's showering, the moisture is building up, and it got filled with ice. So I pulled all the trim off, and
maybe it's just because she's into showering for forever and ever, and now it's building frost up in there till it finally melts.
But the biggest problem was it was not properly insulated and sealed up.
Yeah, and we're going to put new exhaust fan in there this.
Yeah, it's on the list of things to do.
It's on the to-do list.
But anyway, he bought a can of spray foam just to properly insulate around the window, and then he put the trim back on, right?
Yep, put the trim back on and looked pretty nice.
I can't believe I didn't get video of this.
Yeah, so
Danica
I quickly changed it before she even got a picture of it. I don't know.
But maybe
she come down laughing at me because I put the trim on, and here's there's
a blind on the window. The
blind cord is behind the trim.
He had no idea what she was talking about.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. I thought, well, that didn't take very long to do. Well, no wonder it didn't take very long to do. Didn't take very long to redo it either. So I was able enough to pop it back off, fix it up before she could even take a picture. Well, she might have got a picture.
But we will probably be working on that wall. What we did in the other rooms and in some of the rooms down here is we used styrofoam insulation. We did some
1.5 styrofoam.
We did some research. Wasn't it Mike Holmes that you?
Yeah.
Yes, Mike Holmes said you can use styrofoam insulation. Usually we would use it on the outside of the walls, but he said you can use it on the inside. So rather than rip out and gut walls, that's what we did. And there's room in that bathroom. The toilet's by the wall, but there's enough space that another inch and a half isn't going to make a big difference size-wise.
2 inches with the drywall.
Yeah, but there's already drywall on there, so it'll definitely make a difference with keeping that warm, because that wall is so cold. Well, probably because the window wasn't properly sealed.
No.
But
and
that's
just
another thing on the list of
regular
projects.
windows are not low-E argon windows. And remember, if you're putting windows in your house, get double low-E, double argon. It's an R 9.89, something like that.
Can you tell he used to work at a window factory?
He used to work at a window and door factory, so yes. The
Production
more low-E's, the more argon.
The last house that we built, we got all of our windows, of course, from there, because that's where he was working. And when we first put them in the house and I went in, everything seemed like it had a blue tint to it, which I guess is because of that argon. Yep. Anyway, you get used to it after a while, but it was kind of funny to have a blue tint in there. But it definitely.
And then somebody says, "You should have got a lot of windows in your house." I work at a window factory.
And I love windows. I like lots of light. I don't do well in a place without big windows. So.
Yeah.
But this house, even though it's smaller, it has an abundance of windows. There's a window behind us in the kitchen. There's a big window in the dining room. There's a big window in the living room. And then the garden door. Yeah. So just in this part alone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, and then the kitchen window above the sink.
Yeah.
So, but it still does not feel bright like our other house, because we have so many trees, and even in the winter they seem to
cast a little bit of a shadow.
We need to. That's another project.
It's another trim some trees.
Yeah, you can talk about that project.
Yeah.
This summer.
Yes, in around our gazebo, we kind of trimmed up. Jerry had trimmed a little bit of branches off the lower side for the gazebo that we built, but we need to take a bunch more off, because like they're right over on growing. I don't know why they kind of grow towards the house. I don't know.
They like the house, and the squirrels really like those branches that they can just go right from there to the. I
don't know. We'll figure out some way to get up there and trim.
But those aren't not just those. So if we want to grow a garden.
Yeah, we need to knock that one down, and maybe one more that's kind of in the middle of the yard.
We have oak trees right close to the house, and then we have maple out in the yard.
Yeah.
And then there's a cottonwood that's across the back lane, but it casts a lot of. We had to get a huge branch taken off that. Was that last year? Last fall? Or was it the year? I don't remember when it was, but it was about to take out our hydro line.
Of course, Manitoba Hydro won't do anything about it unless it's frying the line. That's the only time
they looked at it, but they said, nope, got to take care of that yourself.
Yeah.
So we did.
See if the municipality or the town will come and cut it. Well, they wouldn't cut it.
You would think that they would have, because that's where, when we had ambulances, the ambulances would come down that back lane, and the branch was hanging right down, so any big vehicle was hitting that branch every time.
Yeah. They used to park the ambulances just down the street. Well, now they've canceled all the ambulance service.
We don't have ambulance service in our little town. Our wonderful healthcare system.
If I have a heart attack, I have to wait 35 minutes plus for an ambulance to come from Brandon.
Yeah, I don't know where else it would come from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or I'm gone.
Yeah.
It's the way to go.
Can I go first, please?
Sure.
I thought we had this all figured out.
Did we?
I get to go first.
You go first.
If you're having a heart attack, then you have to take care of me.
I'm going to take her.
And then you'll live.
Boom! Oh, it's just heartburn.
Oh my.
It's on tape. It's on
video. We have the evidence.
The evidence is here.
Maybe we should find something else to talk about. Hey, how many subscribers did we have this morning?
Oh, I woke up and I looked and we were 790, and just before we did this video, I was 791. So
we're getting closer. Just over 200 to get our
209
1,000.
to get to that 1,000 mark.
Share. Please share.
Share some more. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends if you want to, watch a couple of boring old fogies talk, or go for walks or cook.
But just in the past month, one of my friends, longtime friend, finally subscribed. Like, he's been watching my videos, and then he just never hit the subscribe button. So I know there's friends out there that are just watching,
but they haven't subscribed.
But they're not on.
Okay.
It's really easy to get an account on YouTube. You don't have to make videos, and you can subscribe.
Yes, it's very simple to set up an account and subscribe, because unless you have an account, you can't like, you can't comment. Well, unless you're...
And if I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out. And somebody said at church last Sunday too, "Oh, you're famous." And I said, "What?" "Well, you were in the Brandon Son, I don't remember what it's called, Weekender. And you have to see if you got it, and we'll find out tomorrow whether you got it." And I looked online and I couldn't find it, and then I was at the chiropractor. "Oh, I just have it right here."
I don't know if that'll show up, but there's a little article in our local. This was actually taken from a small town. The Glenboro Boulder Gazette had the article, and then the Brandon Sun, I guess, picks up articles from
all these other papers, and then just kind of condense it a little bit.
But what else did your chiropractor say besides saying, "Oh, I have that"?
Oh, I don't remember. What did she say?
She'd been watching our videos.
Oh, yes.
But she said what? Wasn't she the one that said I should probably subscribe?
Yes, my chiropractor said I should subscribe, and I said yes. It's a good thing, just because otherwise it's just an unsubscriber watching, which is fine. But she said, "Oh, so I made her sure I give her one of these stickers."
And you ran into someone shopping too.
Oh yes, and I run into some people shopping, and I give them one each. "I've seen that somewhere." I said, "Oh yes, I've seen that at the chiropractors," because they stuck it on their printer right.
So she may not have been subscribed, but she was advertising.
Yep. So yeah. And now we have the stickers on the van, and I have my van kind of almost out onto the street there, so people
not on
see
purpose.
It. Not
we
on
just
purpose.
Moved the van for company
coming. And people walking by looking, look at that. But,
well,
I don't think I have anything else to talk about right now.
This was the main thing.
Anyways,
even if you don't like Starbucks, at Starbucks, their coffee beans
makes
a decent coffee.
It makes a decent
coffee.
There
you go.
Anyways.
So I think that's it.
That's it. Anyways, we'll see you on the next cup, because it's
always coffee time. See, I messed up that. Bye for now.
Until the next cup. Bye-bye.
And what do you usually do?
I don't. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Lost it.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hit the butt.
Okay, I'll hit the big red button. What if I didn't? I sure hope I turned it on.
Sure hope you did.